Here is a second example. Here also he's asking about z parameters, finding the z parameters. You can see clearly the circuit is look like, or the network is look like. I have to say network all the time, not the circuit. Somehow I have been teaching circuits for long enough. It always comes with circuit. Sorry about that. So in this network, because the difference between network and circuit, network is always need not to have a closed path. But when it comes to circuit needs to have a closed path. Okay, so this is a network, not a circuit. Now, so in this network, so the red lines or the red color is the given circuit. The black letters, I labeled them. Remember always to label I2 going in. I saw in the past many students labeling them I2 as going out. If you take I2 going out, your parameters are going to be wrong. So make sure your I2 is going in. So now, what are the main equations to find the z parameters? I have V1 equal to Z11 I1 plus Z12 I2, V2 equal to Z21 I1 plus Z22 I2. Now, my Z11 is nothing but input impedance, which is V1 over I1 when I2 equal to 0. And as I mentioned, always remember to we can use the same circuit to find Z11 and Z21. So I'm going to find Z21 also, which is V2 over I1 when I2 equal to 0. Since I2 equal to 0 in both cases, that's finding these two parameters is easy. Or we can use the same circuit. That's what I meant. Okay, so here I2 equal to 0. So basically the voltage drop across this capacitive reactance is 0. So we can ignore this element. Okay, so here is my V2. So since there is no voltage drop across capacitor, I can take the voltage here is also V2. My I1 is not 0, so the current passing through these two elements is I1, and here is my V1. So to find Z11 equal to V1 over I1 when I2 equal to 0. So V1 over I1, apply KVL in loop 1. I'm going to take this as loop 1. Okay, this as my loop 2. It doesn't matter which direction you are taking. I'm taking anti-clockwise here because I already know I2 equal to 0. So all I care for this element. So I just want to have loop 1 and loop 2 have the same I1 direction. Okay, so loop 1, V1 equal to, what is the resistance value? This is 8 ohm. This is J12 ohm. Okay, so V1 equal to 8 I1 plus J12 I1. So V1 over I1 equal to 8 plus J12, which equal to Z11. So this is the input impedance of that given circuit. Now the next part, I'm going to find Z12 or Z21. Z21 equal to V2 over I1 when I2 equal to 0. So what is V2 from here? V2 equal to, can I say J12 times I1? So V2 over I1 equal to J12 ohm, which is nothing but Z21. So by using one circuit, I can find two parameters. Now we're going to find the next two, last two parameters. As I mentioned, it's easy to find Z22 first, then Z12. Okay, we have 8 ohms, J12. Always remember inductor reactance is positive and capacitor reactance is negative. So here is my I1. In this case, my I1 equal to 0. So voltage drop across 8 ohms equal to 0 volt. Okay, so there is no voltage drop. So the voltage drop across this is going to be V1. Now my I2 is not equal to 0. So I2 we have some value and V2 we have some value. Now finding Z22 is nothing but V2 over I2. So I'm going to take this loop 2, apply KVL, loop 2, apply KVL. I'm taking anti-clockwise here. In this case, I'm just following the I2 direction. So here V2 equal to minus J20 I2 plus J12 I2, end up with minus J8 I2. So Z22 equal to V2 over I2. From this I can say V2 over I2 equal to minus J8 ohms. That is my Z22. Now I'll find Z12. So Z12 is nothing but in the given parameter or from the given circuit, which is V1 over I2 when I1 equal to 0. So can I write from this given circuit V1 equal to J12 I2? So from here, that's what I wrote, V1 equal to J12 I2. So now V1 over I2 equal to Z12, which is the impedance here, in this case J12 ohm. Now I have all four parameters. All the Z parameters are Z11, 12, 21, 22. Okay, so my Z11 impedance, input impedance, I have that as 8 plus J12, and this is minus Z12 is J12, Z21 J12, this is minus J8. So as I mentioned, as long as 1, 2 and 2, 1, if they're equal, that's called reciprocal network. So as long as these two are equal, if Z12 equal to Z21, that's called reciprocal network. That network is called reciprocal network. If it is a reciprocal network, we can represent that reciprocal network into a T model. So if I write down the T model, it's going to be something like this. So here is my reciprocal network T model. So it's going to be Z11 minus Z12. This is Z12. This is Z22 minus Z12. Okay. So anyway, the given circuit, if you look at it, it's look like a T model. You can see it clearly here. So the given circuit is a T model. So from there you can tell that these parameters are like this is 6 ohm, not 6 ohm, sorry. So this Z11 I have, let me use 8 plus J2, and Z12 is plus J12. Actually it's not J2, it's J12, right? So 8 plus J12, sorry about that error. So here I have 8 plus J12 minus J12, so I'll end up with 8 ohm. So this is J12 ohm. Z22 minus J8 minus J12 will end up with minus J20. So that's the given circuit. Thank you.